Jai Shri Ram. Similes in the Bhagavad Gita 246, reservoir of water. 246. So let us look at this shloka now. So this is another difficult shloka to interpret, but because many people have not really probed sufficiently. So 246. Yavanartha udapane sarvatah samplutodake तावान सर्वेषु वेदेषु ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः. So 246. So 246. Yavan artha. Yavan, whatever. Artha, purpose. Udapane, well of water. Sarvataha, in all respects. Sampluta udake, by a large lake. Tavan, that many. Sarveshu, in all. Vedeshu, yajna, Vedas. Brahmanasya, one who realizes the absolute truth. Vijanataha, who is in complete knowledge. Whatever purpose is served by a small well of water is naturally served in all respects by a large lake. Similarly, one who realizes the absolute truth also fulfills the purpose of all the Vedas. What a fantastic simile. See, the Vedas contain 1 lakh mantras, more than a lakh, describing rituals and prayers and practices and ceremonies and all kinds of wisdom. But the whole aim is only one: to help unite the Jivatma with Krishna. Vasudeva para Veda, Vasudeva para Makha, Vasudeva para Yoga, Vasudeva para Kriya, Vasudeva param jnanam, Vasudeva parantapaha, Vasudeva paro dharmo, Vasudeva para gatihi. Bhagavatam. So the goal of all Vedic mantras, rituals, practices, sacrifice, yajna, sacrifice is a stupid word, cultivation of knowledge and performance of duties and dharma and all these is to help Jivatma unite and befriend our eternal companion Krishna. Okay. So, see, just as a sugar medicine pill is often coated with sugar to make it more palatable. Similarly, to attract materially minded people, the Veda gives material allurements. See, the underlying motive is to help the Jivatma gradually get detached from the world and attached to Krishna. So, one who is attaching his mind to Krishna is automatically fulfilling the purpose of all Vedic mantras. Please understand this. So, Krishna is the reservoir. In this Yavanartha udapane sarvata samplutodake tavan sarveshu vedeshu brahmanasya vijanata. That means one who has understood or acquired Brahmagyanam, which is Krishna Tattva, who has understood that, though he may not have read all the Vedas, he is the best devotee. So worshipping Krishna is the easiest, smartest, most intelligent way to acquire moksha, and by which you don't have to take the trouble of studying all this, especially in Kali Yuga. You don't have the time. Vedas, innumerable, Anantavai Veda. So that's what Bhagavatam also clearly declares. Veda Vyasa declares. So Veda, the Ved includes all these things, because just as a child will not take a bitter medicine unless it is mixed with something sweet. Similarly, humans, we are grown up children actually. So, to attract the materially minded people, the Veda says, okay, you do this yajna, you will get that, you will get that. Ultimately, someday, hoping that this fellow will understand that all these are temporary, one must join Krishna on the top of the tree, Dvasuparna. So, Bhagavatam again says several places. The Vedas describe varieties of rituals. But those who are smart enough, they will grasp the underlying motive and reject all these intermediate instructions. And these people wholeheartedly fulfill their duty toward Krishna, and they are the greatest devotees. Directly Krishna says this in Uddhava Gita. Directly Krishna says this to Uddhava, which is, if you become my bhakta, you don't have to take the trouble of studying all the Vedas and doing all the rituals, practices and all these protocol, not necessary. Just follow Krishna. 1866 Charama Shlokam. So Krishna is the reservoir. So once you directly worship the reservoir, you don't have to go to the small well. And anyway, one well for drinking, one well for washing animals, one well for, so many wells have to be dug up, because you can't do one activity. So all the activities at one well, right? Whereas Krishna is the reservoir. So one bank of the reservoir, you can do this, you can do that, whatever. You see, beyond a point, an analogy will break down. But what Krishna is saying is, this is the shortcut. You become my bhakta, सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य मामेकम शरणम व्रज अहम त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः 1866. So Krishna is the reservoir, and all these small wells are unnecessary. Don't waste your time. 24 hours be engaged in loka sangraham, useful activity which can uplift society. That's what you can do. Whether you are able to totally uplift them, that is left to Krishna. He will take care of that. Okay. Jai Shri Ram.